No matter what gender you are, being cheated on, being betrayed is probably one of the most difficult pains and problems you can ever work through. Betrayal erodes trust, and once it happens in marriage, it's very difficult to get the marriage back on track, to feel like you can trust the person. I want to make this video today for men who are in that scenario. It's not uncommon anymore that I have a guy that comes to therapy. He tells me he never believed in therapy. He never wanted to come. His wife used to ask him to come, and it was only now when he found out that she betrayed him that he needed to come to therapy. Men who have been cheated on have a mind block, and the biggest block is they think it's typical for men to cheat. They have a lot of buddies who do that. Doesn't mean they've ever thought it was right for them. They were upstanding men. But these men, when their wife cheats, they cannot believe it. They're so overwhelmed, so out of order. Like, what is going on? The one person he believes will never cheat is his wife, and then she does. And it's catastrophic. It is different than when a wife cheats, because when a guy cheats on a woman, women have a lot of other comforters, people they can talk to. They have a huge network. When a guy is going through it and his wife cheated on him, guys don't feel that, and they don't share that. That may work to their advantage if they want to work the marriage out, because the less said to other people when you first are cheated on, and the more you keep it just between you and your partner, your spouse, the better the rehabilitation can be for your marriage. But the bad thing is, if you can't share it, you have no support. You have no one to talk to. And I think that's why guys are gravitating, going to therapy, and then hopefully I can share some other things that I think are going to help you. When a guy is cheated on, the main thing that stands out to me is he's angry. He's angry, he's hurt, he feels just totally rejected, betrayed. When a woman is cheated on, she isn't as angry. She's so hurt. Feeling hurt is something that every woman knows, and they support and embrace with others. But a guy who feels hurt feels like he may be weak. And so what he does naturally, he turns toward anger. And it's this anger and frustration that make him act impulsively, drinking too much, maybe doing drugs, doing risky behaviors that are not otherwise part of who he is as a man. So I want to go through some things that I think are healthy coping for men. And the first thing is that I think is so important is I think men really need to get a hobby, find something, a project, not another person that they can be distracted by. Also, if they go to the gym, because that's going to help work out a lot of that anxiety, a lot of that anger, and it's a good place for it because you're going to feel better. You're going to come home feeling a release. You're going to come home feeling stronger, more confident, because let's not forget, when you're cheated on, you're going to lose a lot of self-esteem because of that rejection, feeling bad about yourself. How could she do this to me? And comparing yourself to this other person that she had is going to be one of the things that keeps ruminating in your mind. The second thing is men need to experience feelings of being supported, of someone they can talk to. So a very close family member or close friend, be there for him, check in with him, talk to him, make sure he's included. If you have people over to your house, include him. You don't have to tell the other people what's going on. Allow him to make that space if he wants to. Remember, he's feeling rejected. He's feeling the hurt, just the total loss of trust that he had. He's bewildered. He doesn't understand it. So he needs someone to check. He's not going to be able to probably tell you, hey, I feel vulnerable. I just feel terrible about myself. Don't make him. Be there for him and listen and say, share other stories you've heard, of people going through it. Just be present. Do things he likes to do, hiking, walking. Pick him up every day and go for a run, or just go for a walk or a coffee. Whatever you can do now to show your support is going to be invaluable to him going through this. And if a man does decide to work with his partner, as much as you can, be there for him. Be supportive. Maybe they need help with the kids. Maybe encouraging him to go to therapy. Maybe if he says, hey, I got a class, a marriage retreat or something, support it. Don't go against it. Don't say, oh man, you should get back at her, you should revenge, whatever. You remember, this is your brother. You want to be there. You want to do what's best for him ultimately. And most of these men come from marriages that were solid. They just had broken areas and they never got the help they needed, so they need it now. Your support is going to mean more than anything else. And I think for men, it's really important that they realize this is not a weakness during this time to reach out. Lastly, I think therapy is invaluable to any guy going through this. Yes, marriage therapy is going to help if you do work it out together. But no matter what happens, the sooner you go in and talk to someone and just unload, they can give you new plans. You can set goals. Guys do better when they have a goal in mind, when they have something, a vision they're trying to achieve. And the more you're in control, the more you can self-regulate, the better you're going to be able to handle talking to your partner, talking to the kids, being there for the kids, because you're going to feel like you have someone on your side that you can talk to later. 2/3 of every cheating incident I see still work it out in marriage. There's hope for you too. You may feel like a part of your partner has died, a part of your marriage is gone, but actually it can work out and it can be better. It can cement those cracks that were there that no one wanted to deal with, but it's going to take the help of a professional working with you. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.